Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about my best ever vinyl finds. I don't usually shop in stores for vinyl records, especially since I started collecting records during the pandemic. You'll see that the majority of these records I actually found online, and these are in no particular order. To start off with, let's talk about Zed. This is a song he made called Find You, and I'm pretty sure he made it just for the movie Divergent, but I really like this song, and this is a Record Store Day exclusive. I'm pretty sure it was from Record Store Day 2014, and it's on blue vinyl. I ordered this on June 26, 2020. I got it on eBay brand new, sealed for $21, and you know, sometimes Record Store Day pressings are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I don't know exactly how rare or how popular this one is, but I'm really glad I was able to find it on eBay. On average, it's about maybe $30, but a few times it has been sold for a lot of money. Another Zed one I have is his first album, Clarity. I really love this album. I found this on eBay and I bought it on August 11th, 2020. I found this on eBay for $15. It is used, but it was in really good condition, so I'm so glad I found this on eBay. I bought it instantly. That was in 2020, around the time that I started collecting, and I was trying to find Zed's albums and singles. So again, I was looking for this album Clarity. It's worth at least double what I paid for it. The Discogs price has gone up and down throughout the years, and I had been looking for this for a while. At the time, I couldn't find it anywhere until I did randomly come across it on eBay. This one is for sure one of my best vinyl finds because I have not seen this record anywhere since I got it. This is the song The Only Way Is Up by Martin Garrix and Tiesto. It's not on Martin Garrix's store. It wasn't even on Tiesto's store. I think it used to be on Tiesto's website, but it wasn't at the time that I tried to buy it. Randomly, I found it on eBay. I ordered this on June 20th, 2021, and I got it for $15, and I'm pretty sure it was brand new. If not, it was very gently used. Not a lot of people have it, and it hasn't been sold a ton on Discogs. Around the time I was trying to buy it in 2021, I could only find it on eBay. It's not worth a ton, even though it's not super rare. It is still kind of hard to come by, and because not a lot of people have it, I feel like it's extra special that I own it. Another single is Where Are You Now? This song is a collab with Jack U and Justin Bieber. If you don't know who Jack U is, it's an alias duo made up of Diplo and Skrillex. I really love this song. It's one of the first EDM songs I ever liked, and this was a Record Store Day exclusive. I'm pretty sure it was from 2016. This is on a really cool bright yellow vinyl. So I ordered this on February 2nd, 2021, and I found this on eBay. I paid $26 for this. At the time I was trying to find this in 2021, the only place I could find it was eBay. Years later now in 2025, I do see a few copies on Discogs, and it hasn't really sold for a ton of money on Discogs either, so it's not super rare. It's not super expensive. I was still super glad to find this on eBay, especially because again, at the time I couldn't find it. This was the only copy I could find. Next up, this is my holy grail. This is Meet You There Live by 5 Seconds of Summer. It's a live album from their Meet You There tour. I know the tour was from 2018, and I'm pretty sure this record came out in 2018. I had been looking for this one for a very long time. This is a super rare, super expensive record, and I'm so lucky and so thankful I was able to find this on eBay. I ordered this July 6, 2020, and I paid about $60 for it, $58.79, which was pretty good considering it was worth like $200 on average. There is a crazy story behind this record and how I got it. So like I said, I ordered it on eBay in July of 2020. Basically, it was lost in the mail for like 2.5 years, and I reached out to the seller. I didn't hear anything back for a while, so then I had to contact eBay and they had to step in, and then I was going back and forth with eBay and the seller. The seller told me to wait, and eBay does have a refund window, so if I wait too long, I won't be able to get a refund. So I decided to contact eBay before the return window closed, and I got a refund for this. So technically, I did get this for free. Fast forward a few years later, it randomly showed up at my door. It actually ended up getting delivered. I don't even know how this happened. Like, this is still such a crazy story, but I do finally now have it in my hands. And if we go over to Discogs, it sells from anywhere between $100 $200 to $300, even $400. Crazy rare, crazy expensive, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Next up are 3 Fred Again albums. I'm grouping these all together. You've got Actual Life 1, this one is Actual Life 2, and this is Actual Life 3. This was last September, October-ish. I actually found all 3 albums online at Target. These are pretty common, so they don't go for a lot of money. They're pretty cheap and affordable. And I got super lucky with this because it was during the time Target had the buy 2 get 1 free sale on music. So I was able to get one of these for free. Actual Life 1 and 3 are about $25 and Actual Life 2 is about $17. So this one ended up being free. So it was buy these 2 and get this one free. I'm really glad I was able to find these online at Target, especially during the sales. And I'm glad I waited. If I had gotten them earlier at any other place, I would have had to pay for this one, you know? This album is called This Mixtape is Fire. It's by Dylan Francis. This one is another long story, kind of. Dylan Francis was clearing out his merch store. To get rid of a lot of his merch, he decided to have this sale where everything was $1. You just have to pay for shipping. So I only paid $1 for this album. I got a bunch of other merch in the order. It was something really cool to find on his website. I had no idea the album even existed. I actually had not listened to the album beforehand. This is something I just bought because it was $1. I actually really enjoyed it. I like it. It doesn't go for a ton on Discogs, like $20 to $50. These next 2 albums I'm going to talk about together because I bought them in the same order. This is the album Memories Do Not Open by the Chainsmokers. It's their first album, and this is an EP by the Chainsmokers. It's called Collage. So I found both of these from the Barnes & Noble website. I ordered these July 7th, 2020. I was looking for the Chainsmokers discography on vinyl. I'm sure they might have been on Amazon or eBay, but I found these both on Barnes & Noble. So I was able to like bundle them together, and then I got free shipping because the order was over $35. The Collage EP was only $15 and Memories Do Not Open was $30. I'm so glad I found these online when I did because not long after that, they became pretty rare. The price of Collage kind of fluctuates on Discogs. It goes up and down. The real surprise is with Memories Do Not Open. I only paid $30 for this, and now it goes for close to $100. This is another one from the Chainsmokers. It's another EP of theirs. It's called Bouquet. This one I found on eBay. I think it was a bit more common at the time I found it on eBay. I ordered this December 8th, 2020. I don't remember this being super hard to find, but I am glad I found it. I paid $21 for it, so it was pretty affordable, and I did get it used. It is a little beat up. It's not in the best condition, but I figured for 20 bucks I would pick it up. I'm so glad I found it when I did. This actually surprised me, but a near mint condition copy of this just sold for $125 just a couple of weeks ago, which I think is crazy. And even one that's very good plus sold for $100 in January 2025. I've been able to find a lot of good used pressings on eBay. Got another single here. This is the song Slide by Calvin Harris. It's also a collab with Frank Ocean and Migos. It is a picture disc. I really love the song Slide. It's one of my favorite Calvin Harris songs. I remember this being hard for me to find at the time, and I have been looking on eBay for this. It's another crazy story. So I did find a copy of this on eBay. I'm pretty sure it was from overseas, like maybe somewhere in Europe, and ended up getting lost in the mail. So the original first one I bought of this, I do not have it because it got lost in the mail, and that was like 5 years ago. And then the second time around, this was October 5th, 2020. I found another copy on eBay. That one I ended up getting refunded. I swear I have the worst luck on eBay sometimes. Basically, it just took so long to ship. I think I talked to the seller a few times. It was just taking forever for them to ship, and then they finally shipped it, but then it didn't arrive on time. I was following the tracking information, but it was like stuck in some place for a really long time. It was way past the expected delivery date, so I reached out to eBay. I basically said that this thing got shipped late and it was getting lost in the mail. Like, I haven't had a tracking update in a really long time, so I'm pretty sure it's lost in the mail. eBay ended up refunding me for it, but it actually came. I can't remember exactly when it was delivered, but it was like a good 4 to 6 months later. It actually like made it to my house and got delivered. I don't know how, but the tracking information never updated. I never got a delivery notification. Like, it was just really, really weird. I am glad I got my money refunded because it didn't look like this was coming at all. So that's how I got this one. And again, it is something I technically got for free. I got it on eBay for $29. So again, they refunded me the money, so I got my $30 back. On Discogs, this thing does jump around a lot. The range is like 30 to 173, which is crazy. So all things considered, I would say it's still a really great vinyl find. Last but not least, I wanted to end with a true vinyl find, a true in the wild, in person at a store vinyl find. This is Radical Optimism by Dua Lipa, and I got this, I'm pretty sure it was August 2024. I'm not a huge fan of this album, but the reason why I got it is because I heard that this album went clearance at Target. This is the Target exclusive red vinyl. So I went to one of my local Targets and I found it. I was able to get it for pretty cheap. I think it was originally $29.99, I think like around $30, and it was on clearance for like 8 something. So after tax, I paid about $9 for this, which I think is a really, really great deal considering I only like about half of the songs. So for that, I think it's worth $9. I wouldn't pay the full retail price for it. So those are what I would consider my best vinyl finds. A lot of these were really exciting to find, especially like on eBay, which is where I found most of these, and some of these I did have some crazy stories with for sure. In the comments, let me know your best vinyl finds. I really want to know whether you're shopping online or in person. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!